Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to dive into a topic that's super important for anyone that wants to travel to Mexico or countries that are similar to it, and it is how to avoid food poisoning. We all love delicious food, right? Who doesn't? But it's also more important to stay safe while you're traveling to avoid unnecessary headaches and dangerous situations, right? And that's what this video is all about. So let's get started. Imagine this: you are in the heart of Mexico, surrounded by vibrant colors, lively music, and tantalizing aroma of street food. You can't wait to dig in, but wait, what if the delicious taco could lead to a night of regret, right? Don't worry, with a few simple tips that I'm gonna tell you, you can savor the flavors without the fear of getting sick. And first up, you have to know where you want to eat. Let me tell you a little story. On my last trip to Mexico, I stumbled upon a bustling taco stand packed with locals. The energy was contagious, and I joined the line, excited to try their famous El Pastor and taco asada. The smell was incredible, and everybody was waiting in line, excited that wants to get their tacos. But just down the street, there was another vendor that had almost no customer around, right? And one of the reasons was because I saw that from what I saw afar, the ingredients that's hanging on his cart was not that fresh, and with a lot of flies that's circling around the food basically on his cart. And trust me, at the time I made the right choice by following the crowd. So here comes the pro tip. You gotta look for places that are busy with a lot of people that's already in there, right? And it's called social proof. I think everybody knows this concept. Crowds usually mean fresh food, and if you see locals lining up for a restaurant, that's a very good sign. So be cautious of places that look questionable and never gets any customers. Next, pay attention to how your food is prepared. Just imagine this: you are at a vibrant market watching a vendor expertly grill meats over the open flame. The sizzling is music to your ears. But if you see someone handling food without gloves or washing their hands, and they just use their hands to touch everything, including the food you are about to eat, well, that's your cue to walk away. Hygiene matters, no matter it's a developed country or a less developed country, right? Don't put your safety on the line. I once saw a vendor drop a tortilla on the ground and picked it right up without a second of thought. And that's when I thought to myself, no thanks, I'll just go somewhere else to eat. Also, you gotta pay attention to how the food is stored. If you see raw meat sitting out in the sun, or uncovered foods exposed to dust and insects and flies, it's better to steer clear. Tip number 3: choose cooked over raw foods. While ceviche might look tempting and refreshing on a hot day, raw seafood can be risky for your stomach. Instead, go for those sizzling grilled meats or crispy fried snacks. I remember trying some grilled shrimp skewers that were out of this world, perfectly cooked and bursting with flavor. And let's not forget about those crispy churros for dessert, fried to perfection, and it's very unlikely you will get food poisoning from those fully cooked stuff. Now let's talk about drinks. Always drink bottled water and never drink tap water because tap water is not drinkable in Mexico or these Latin America or Asian countries, right? And you should avoid ice cubes unless you are sure it's made from purified water because some vendors they do make ice cubes from tap water. Fresh juices are amazing too, but make sure they are made from clean fruits right in front of you. I once had an unforgettable mango smoothie made from freshly sliced mangoes. It was heavenly. But you can very well get the opposite experience as well. So choose your vendor wisely. Finally, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right or something doesn't taste right, and you feel uneasy after eating something, trust your instincts. I once had a street taco that looked perfect but tasted off. I took one bite and knew it wasn't right, so I stopped eating it immediately. It's better to be safe than sorry. Another important tip is to be cautious with dairy products. In many places, especially rural areas, dairy may not be pasteurized. This can lead to serious health issues if consumed. And one last thing, try to avoid street food late at night. While those late night tacos might seem tempting after a fun night out, but the vendors may not have had the time to maintain proper hygiene and they are about to wrap up, right? So they just sell you some stuff that's not very fresh, that's that were already ready to be thrown away, but instead they just sell it to you because you're the last customer there. So let's just say it might not be the best decision to consume stuff from street stands late at night. So there you have it, your guide to enjoy delicious food in Mexico and while avoiding food poisoning. Remember these tips and you will have an amazing time exploring all the culinary delights that the country has to offer. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's gonna help this channel a lot. And safe travels and happy eating. I'll see you next time.